Today we'll start class 4 EVS chapter 13. A river's tale means a river's story. Okay. Look carefully at the picture of the river. Read the words given below. Boat, flowing water, blue, fish, water plants, river, foul smell, big ship, oil, river, banks, factories, washing clothes, animal, other work, change, city. Use these words to make a story. Give a title to your story. Students, look at the picture very carefully. It's all about river. Okay, through these things, our rivers get dirty. Like you can see the pictures near the river side. We people established factories, water plants. People used to washing clothes and some other works. These all things get mix up in the river and get dirty. So students use this word to make a story. You have to use all these words and make a title for your story. How does water become dirty? You saw in the picture that as the river flowed through or near many villages, towns and cities, the water changed. The people used the river water for many different things, such as washing clothes, bathing animals, and cleaning utensils. Many of these activities made the water dirty. The water in the river kept changing as it flowed through various places. Water in ponds and lakes can also become dirty due to similar reasons. So student will see how does water become dirty. As we have seen in the picture above that water flow from different villages. They cross different places, towns, cities, and water change. Why? Because many people use the water for many different purpose. Like some are washing clothes, some are bathing animals, cleaning utensils, and taking birds in the river itself. So all these things, through all these things, water becomes dirty, and the water in the river kept changing as it flowed through rivers places. Like water in ponds and lake also become dirty because of same reasons. From where do you get your drinking water? A river or a lake? Do you think that, like the river in the picture, your river or lake can also be affected? So students, I'm going to ask you, from where do you get your drinking water? A river or a lake? Or do you think that above the picture we have seen, through that our lake or ponds or river can be affected? I think it's obvious. If nearby the river, if there is any factory, it will be affected the river. 5 or 6 glasses or bottles. For this activity, you will need to bring certain things from your home. You will find most of these in the kitchen: salt, sugar, cooking soda, haldi, flour, and dal, about half a teaspoon each. Lemon juice, soap water, sherbet, oil, 1 spoon each. This is the activity, okay? Fill about half of each bottle or glass with water. Make sure that all have the same amount of water. Now, one by one, put each of the things in the water. For example, haldi in the first glass, oil in the second glass, soda in the third glass, until you have one thing in each glass. Mix each thing in the water and see what happens. Write your observation in the table. And in this table, you have to fill whatever you are observed from that activities. Okay. So student, let's do our exercise. Question number 1. What is the color of the river where it begins? Answer: water is colorless, but when you will see a river from a distance, it will appear bluish. At some places there are many fish in the river, at others there are only a few, and at some other places there are that fish. What could be the reason for this? Discuss. Answer is here. Fish need fresh water. At some places where river is not polluted, there are many fish in river water. But at some places, mainly near the big towns, domestic waste and factories waste are also poured in the river. These wastes make the river polluted. Very few or dead fish are found because of polluted water. What can be seen in the river before it reaches the village? In the river, large number of fish can be seen before it reaches the village. At what place did the color of the water in Tej River change? The color of river change near the village and towns. Why did this happen? Discuss. The change in the color of river water is mainly due to pollution, which is being created by people by throwing their waste in the river. Which of the places shown in the picture would you like to live in? Why? I would like to live in the place where air not polluted, water not polluted, in order to live a healthy life. Would you like to change any of the things that you see in the picture? Why and how? Answer: I would like to move the waste from the banks and water of the river. Because of this waste, river water is getting polluted. Question number 1 in page number 108. If you wanted to drink some water, from which part of the river would you like to drink and why? Answer: I would like to drink water at the upper reaches from the beginning of the river. The water near the source of a river is pure and uncontaminated. In the last part of the picture, the river flows in the sea. Have you ever seen the sea where in a movie or anywhere else? Yes, I have seen the sea. I saw the sea in films also. Apart from that, I saw the sea when I was in Mumbai. Have you ever been near a river or sea when Answer: there is a river in my city and I often cross the river. I have been near a sea during my trip to Mumbai. Show with your hands how the waves in the sea move. The waves moves up and down in the sea. Is the water from the sea drink level? Why? Sea water is not drinkable because it is saline. Do you think that there would be change taking place in a river, pond, or stream at clear times of the year? Yes, there would be change taking place in river, pond, or stream at different times of the year. What kind of change would this be? Discuss. Answer: during the rainy season, the level of water in the river, pond, or stream is at its maximum, while in the April and May, the water level is at the minimum. Will there be the same amount of water in the ponds or rivers during the rainy season? And in summer, water in the rainy season will be more than in summer. 9. Is there a pond, river, or lake near your town or city? Yes, there is a river near my town. Thank you, student.